This is section 1-6. We're on page 34, the properties of numbers. We're looking at the concept summary table at the bottom of the page. So we're going to talk about the properties and how they affect addition and multiplication. The first one is the commutative property. And that one, if you remember, is how you order your numbers. In addition and multiplication, it does not matter how you change the order. For example, A plus B is equal to B plus A. Or in multiplication, AB is equal to BA. So you can say 3 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 3, or 6 times 7 is equal to 7 times 6. You get the same answer. The associative property of addition says that with 3 or more numbers being added together, it does not matter the order that they are in, for example, or how you group them. We have open parentheses, 3 plus 6, close parentheses, plus 2 will equal the same thing as 3 plus open parentheses 6 plus 2. They both will equal 11. And in multiplication, the same thing holds true. So if you have open parentheses 3 times 2, close parentheses, times 3, that is equal to 3 times open parentheses 2 times 3, close parentheses. You will get an answer of 18. So for the identity property of numbers, for addition, 0 is the identity. So if we have something like A plus 0 equals 0 plus A, that both ways, A plus 0 or 0 plus A, those all equal A. And in terms of numbers, that would be 3 plus 0 is equal to 0 plus 3, and both of those are equal to 3. And in multiplication, the identity is 1. So in symbols, we have A times 1 is equal to 1 times A, which is equal to A. Let's throw some numbers in there. We have 4 times 1, that's equal to 1 times 4, which is equal to 4. Because 1 times 4 is 4, and 4 times 1 is 4. So that's the identity property. Now let's talk about the 0. The 0 property for addition, there is not a 0 property. This one is only multiplication. And it says any number times 0 is 0. So if we have A times 0, that will be 0. Or if we have 3 times 0, that will be 0. So that is the 0 property of multiplication. Okay, now let's talk distributive. Distributive, remember, is multiplying something outside of parentheses to everything inside of the parentheses. So we have something like 6, open parentheses, 2 plus A, close parentheses. We multiply that to everything inside of the parentheses. So we do 6 times 2, so we get 12, plus 6 times A, which would give us 6A. And we can flop it the other way as well. So if we have open parentheses, 2 plus A, close parentheses, times 6, with a 6 right outside of those parentheses. When we distribute that 6 again to everything inside the parentheses, and we get 6 times 2 is 12, plus 6 times A is 6A. So that's the distributive property. And last but not least is substitution. And that means if A equals B, so we have A equals B, then A may be substituted anywhere that B is. So if we have something like 3x plus 4. And then we know that x equals 2. We can then substitute that 2 in for x into our expression. So then we would have, instead of 3x plus 4, we would have 3, open parentheses, 2, close parentheses, plus 4, and we can simplify that. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 4 is 10. So that is substitution. Putting it back, substituting a number for a variable.